My power went out last night. Number 2 insulated copper wire. Bucket of aluminum, or pot of aluminum. Got some cans, soda conduit, wind chime, F2, EF2 tornado. This is like a dirty piece of stainless. I'll see what they want to do with that. That might just end up in the tin shred bucket. Here's about a pound of Ethernet communications wire. That lead acid battery, that's a dandy. The little scooter, I'll see what they do with this, with the big piece of stainless steel, non-magnetic, with the ferrous steel. We'll see what they call that. It might just go with tin shred. We'll see what happens. I got about a pound of junk wire here. Here's that weird coaxial stuff. We will see what they do with that. And here's a bucket of tin shred. Hurry up and wait. Keep them doggies rolling. Yeehaw! This scrapyard has 2 locations. They do their lead acid batteries up here. I got $12 for that load. That brings us to $130. Here's the deal. I live back here. We had a tornado come from over here over this way. There's quite a bit of damage on the other side of that neighborhood. Starting down here, kind of came from the southeast. My power went out last night. F2, EF2 tornado. It's one of these days. The weather's not cooperating with me. So I'm gonna take a couple loads in, and then I think we can start down here. And I'll try to follow the path of this tornado to see what there is to see. There's a rather odd traffic jam. That's just something I don't know about. We've got tornado damage right here within sight of my driveway. I didn't realize it was this close. The vulture roost almost got swept away this morning.
Don't forget to look behind you.
Quiet. Quiet back there. Quiet. Okay, I'm fighting everything today. I've already had 2 batteries, 2 GoPro batteries, just in this short time die on me. I think I need new batteries. Okay, tornado, 2 batteries, and it appears I've picked up another flat, or my slime is wearing out. So this is this is going to be the only load I bring in today. What else can go wrong today? I guess I'm wet. I'm wet. It's kind of ironic though, making a video about paying my electric bill. And there I was last night sitting in the dark with no electric. I've always wondered about the possibility of scrap. Can you imagine if a tornado hit this place? Can you imagine all this scrap metal just going fling? Right? That would be awful. This would be about the worst place possible. Can you imagine being in a tornado here? Hey, what you gotta do if a tornado hits this place?
Go home.
You go home. You better duck first.
I'm gonna let the tornado have it all.
Can you imagine a tornado hitting that right there?
Oh,
well, you better be out of town when that happens. Tornado,
there's
you know, tornado hit.
so many projectiles out here. It's not funny.
If like an F3, F4 hit this, it would go. It would just spew this all over town.
Everywhere. Everywhere. It'd be unthinkable.
You know a tornado hit last night, don't you? Right, one right over my apartment.
I didn't know that.
Elementary school up in Springdale got taken out. Up there by Lake Fayetteville.
I didn't hear that part. I heard the Outback.
You talking about a school got took out? You're like, not Outback.
I didn't hear that part.
Not the steakhouse.
$18.69 on that load. For easy bookkeeping, let's just call it 20. We're now at $150. I think the next session I'll go to the scrapyard across the street from where I live, across the street from my storage units. I'll see if I can scrounge out $100 out of that. That should be a nice sunny day tomorrow, hopefully. And my third battery died. Came home, someone stole my air pump. Lucky for me, I have a backup. Wait a second. That aged well. Lucky for me, I have a backup to my backup. It's just one of those days, man. I'll tell you what. That's like 8 things. Here's a sneak peek on my video I'm working on. Look at that. Sheesh, you didn't see that. Keep an eye out for that video coming. Woo-wee. So I think those big pieces of green sheet tin sheet, seen about 6 or 7 of those. I think those came from the school roof down here. Let's go have a look. This is a mobile home trailer park right there across the street. That's about the last place you want to be. Tornado. It looks like they all stayed on the ground though. That's good. As far as I know, no one was killed in this storm. If this track was about a 1/4 mile to a 1/2 mile north, it would have directly hit my apartment building, and I'm on the 2nd floor. And here's some apartment complexes over here missing a roof. So I was in this storm. I didn't realize that it was this bad. I didn't realize it was this bad, folks. There's some more big pieces of that tin sheet right there down that street. That one house was actually off its foundation. I didn't realize it was this bad. Here's all that green scrap metal. Oh boy. Oh no. Luckily it hit while no one was in this building. Oh dang. Oh dang. Oh, so fortunate no one was in this building. Oh no. Wow. Oh, there's a garbage dumpster over there. I don't know, maybe the building was built weak, but this looks like a little bit more than a small tornado right here. Jeez. That's iron steel girder. Well, that's pretty thin, pretty cheap looking iron girders, but that might be more than F2 stuff, folks. That might be more than F2 stuff right there. That house is pretty much demolished. The rest of those houses look like they held up decent. It took a lot for that garbage dumpster to get thrown. That's some pretty heavy gauge steel girders, iron girders, whatever it is, steel girders. It's kind of thin girders, but it still took a lot to bend that like that. It took a lot of wind to do that, I'll tell you that. Oh boy. That's part of that school gymnasium, all that green sheet metal. I don't know if you saw it earlier. That school gymnasium is right over there behind those houses. So I figured out what is causing the abnormal traffic. A good part of the city is literally out here driving around touring. Okay, so I know all the shortcuts, right? You know where I found that skull that was talking to me in this video? That dumpster was right down here. This is that little industrial complex. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow. My battery's almost out, so I'm just gonna let it run right here.